Hi everyone, today we're going to talk a little bit more about the Kalachakra Mandala and what we can see within it. If we look at it from a perspective of enlightenment. One of the things we've discussed in the Kalachakra Mandala is how if you look at it from a certain way, if you plunge within it, if you will, you see a tunnel and you see the square in the middle, and that can be represented because it's in the middle, the center of the Kalachakra, which is the eventual goal of the squares within the Kalachakra to reach the middle. In the meantime, what they are doing is traveling through that tunnel that you're seeing there, and taking exits out of the tunnel, which are color coded, right? Depending on what tree basically has access to that tunnel, and if you have permission from one of the ones who have access to that tunnel or who is flagged to that tunnel, if you will, at that point you can enter in that direction. So that's how you're navigating the Kalachakra. Other things you can see in the Kalachakra are the different color codings, and then we have explained how you have the black, which is present on all doors, if you will. There's always a black, and that's basically network access or basically top priority access. As that has been discussed, that's the first one you see when you look at you, looking towards you when you look at the direction of the Kalachakra Mandala from the right direction. Then you have different ones, different trees of different colors, right? We've talked about trees in other videos and all that, so feel free to look at and listen to other videos to learn more about that. So some of the other things you see, the beings in the Kalachakra. So if you look at the exits of the colors, if you will, and when you look at them together, looking down the tunnel, they create the image of a being, if you will. That's the being basically that operates as the energy center that grants the permissions, if you will, for for a color of development, if you will, if you want to look at it that way, within the Kalachakra. And now there are different views of the Kalachakra. There's the view of the Kalachakra from outside, when you create it, when you enter it. There's the view of the system views and all that, and of all the different lokas as well. So you can actually see what's interesting about the Kalachakra Mandala is the purpose of this video to add a little bit more information. Is you actually have the representations of different lokas also that you can see within the Kalachakra Mandala, right? So have different lokas kind of fall in place there. So as you can see, each being, if you will, if you manage to see the beings, okay, has what is basically like a palace, if you will, a palace or a construction of levels, basically. And what that represents is actually the kingdom, right? So we've talked about the fairy kingdom and how a Shri